And what really got me was people that were friends and watching like family members and people that you know making major life decisions out of these like kind of fabricated orders that are based in fear, that leads other people to go, oh, that person's got an entity, this person is possessed, or all of these things. They've got dark energies, and we used to always talk about it too. Oh, the hanger-ons, and all these different words for giving yourself a reason to allow yourself to not have the responsibility,
right?
Or to give away your power. So, yeah, I mean, it's coming up again, and we already did a talk on this once, not just on this, but on a few other things as well, and I just feel that it's so important. I've seen clients, friends, family members who are making major life decisions, ruining relationships out of, well, someone told me that in a past life I was raped and, all of these things, and now they're like basically re-traumatizing themselves and coming into a space of like, oh, I need to clear this programming, or they're staying in bad relationships because someone told them, oh, in a past life, so-and-so, you were cursed and this and that, and you have to get out of the pattern, and kind of just all these belief systems that people then, we don't know what to do. So it's like, okay, well, I'm going to try to figure this out, get rid of the entity, get out of this past life karma program, there's a way to like actually not have to be in that loop anymore, in that order, in that dogma, that belief system, that religion. It's all the same thing. When I was getting into quote unquote spirituality, it was some of the first things I found was like that I was kind of having an issue personally with myself about like praying or worshiping, or like saying all like deifying and just making all of these offerings to the gods and all of these things. I was like, I don't know, something doesn't sound right. It didn't feel right to me for a while. And
when you remember for a while there, like a lot of what we were going through too is like almost going from like technique to technique, or like system to system, like having like different sorts of weird energies, like like removed, or like or like entities. And we were like, almost at one point we felt like we were like we're constantly quote unquote under attack.
Oh yeah.
By like,
we're getting attacked.
Yeah, like
like now I look back, I'm like, oh my god.
Right.
So yeah, I mean,
and I just want to clarify for a second too, like when we're talking about these orders, like everybody, we all need like a reality model, or like a worldview, or like some sort of like language or overlay to really like understand everything that's happening to us, in order to navigate and describe things and share things with other people. But I think, what Sophia and I are talking about right now, it really like getting into, is really getting to the bottom of like, is the reality model that we're using, is it serving us, and how is it serving us, as opposed to like something that's actually like harming us or siphoning more of our energy, or actually like distorting things for us in a way that's, like I was saying, almost making things worse than it was before we quote unquote woke up.
Right. Yeah, like just living in that fear.
Yeah.
And I think that's at least the way that I kind of gauge whether or not things are true for me, because I know that we're all kind of having our own experience here. But for me personally, if there's any sort of fear involved with it, like, you look at most religions, if you don't worship, if you don't do this and that, then you're not going to get into heaven, or you're going to go to some scary place and go to hell, or, all of these different things. If there's any of that in my like framework of reality, I know automatically that there's something not right.